What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Reynoso, Ryan Garcia. Get this. Eddie Reynoso's decision on Ryan Garcia, and this is his statements as he decides if he wants the young fighter back. He said this. He said it's difficult to work with him, and he has no focus. Wow. Canelo Alvarez has managed to establish himself as the top representative of Mexican boxing in the recent years. A large part of that is Eddie Reynoso. Reynoso recently appeared on Marco Antonio Barrera's YouTube channel and made some interesting statements. He said Ryan is a tough guy to train, he said. In addition to working with Canelo, Reynoso has also worked with fighters such as Oscar Valdez and Ryan Garcia. Regarding his experience with King Ryan, Reynoso pointed out that it's difficult to work with him and he has no focus. One of the hardest to train is Ryan. He's a very good guy, but because he's a big media guy, he's very into cameras and other things. He doesn't really have a focus on boxing, Reynoso explained. This guy doesn't. Now I'm in Los Angeles. Now I'm going to film here. Now I'm going to Las Vegas. Now I'm going somewhere else. So he's losing that focus on boxing. I saw that he learned some things, but it's a little difficult to work with him, Reynoso added. Those are the words of Eddie Reynoso. And let me counterpunch. I think at this point, that may be Eddie's way of saying, no, I don't want to work with him because he's too difficult. Now, he didn't necessarily say no, but I'm real good at reading between the lines. If you make statements like that about a fighter that's contemplating going back to where he was, I don't think that fighter would. And I don't think Ryan should. I think Ryan, or if Ryan decides to go with Eddie, I think this just has expectation written all over it, right? Because if Ryan says, and he hears this, you know, he might get offended like he normally does. Most young fighters do, with the ego that he has, with, you know, if he really wasn't humbled in that fight where he quit on his knee, right? Doing the Colin Kaepernick, right? He's going to take that as and he's going to take offense to that. And I don't think because of that, he's going to be with Eddie Reynoso. But Eddie, I think, is also putting that word out too, you know, about Ryan. You know, like, hey, it's difficult to work with a guy that has so much going on. He needs to humble himself, bring his ass to the gym for one, you know, stop going to Las Vegas, you know, LA and doing all this, that, and the other for two. And remember why you're here for three, you know? And I've always took Eddie Reynoso to be a straight shooter. So when I did hear that Ryan showed up when he wanted to, or when he didn't show up, I mean, when he did show up, it would be late, you know what I mean? And he would expect people to take extra time with him and all that shit. That's diva stuff, bro. And I believe them over Ryan because Ryan looks like the type of person that thinks he's just a fucking movie star. He's a star, you know? The only thing I haven't seen him is a movie yet. If he would have beat Tank Davis, he would have been in a movie. He'd have been in some type of movies doing something. But at least Eddie let it out there, you know. And don't forget what Goosen said about Ryan. He says, oh man, you can't train Ryan. You just kind of got to let Ryan do his own thing. What? See, at that point, right? At that point, you're looking at it like, wait. You mean to tell me Ryan is to a point where nobody can tell him anything, so what the hell does he need a trainer at all? I've seen a fighter with no trainer, and you know what it looks like? It looks chaotic. It looks lose. I've seen it. Because nobody's there to guide you. Nobody's there to see what you're doing wrong. Nobody's there to really guide you and, you know, just put you where you need to be. You know, you need coaching. And for a person that doesn't feel he needs coaching, well, he's going to lose again and again. You know, and Eddie, at least he set the record straight. You know, he set it straight like, hey, this guy's hard to work with. You know, he didn't say he didn't want to work with him, but I think, and I will take that as, you know what, I'm better off not working with him because of all the things that I've done with and dealt with him in the past. You know, so I think because of that, I'm out, more than likely. Now, if Ryan can take that how he wants, but anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Reynoso saying that Ryan Garcia is very difficult to work with. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!